And welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Scott, joined now by Brian Anderson. He is putting together a movie called Ride to Iron Mountain. He has some actors lined up already, but he's looking for more. And you're also looking for folks to help fund the movie.
Yeah, that's the hard part is getting backers. And being a newcomer to this industry, I have to convince people that this is a serious project.
Yeah.
So one of the things I've done, I scouted most of the locations. We've gotten most of the cast lined up, and also I'm writing the music soundtrack for it, because this is not a typical biker movie. It's more like a motorcycle western. And one of the things I wanted to use is a more traditional classical soundtrack, which means like a symphony orchestra. And this being a low-budget movie, I can't afford to hire an orchestra, so I've got one on my computer, and I'm writing it for that. So we'll hear some of that today, and here's some features. But yeah, we've got a good cast. Most of them are Fresno area actors.
We have some pictures of some of them.
We sure do. Yeah,
tell us who you have lined up so far.
Alexis Schneider will be playing the part of Mindy. She's the love interest of the one of the main characters.
Right.
Bill Samuelson, a writer. He will also be a lead guitarist in a metal band in the movie. And then there's Brett Prieto. He'll be playing the part of Sean from the Sheriff of Stone County.
Why does he look familiar?
He's in another movie.
I've seen him somewhere.
Yeah, it's called Victory Through Submission. That's another movie he's doing.
Of course.
Yeah, right. He does a lot of acting there. Very well known. Next is Carol Madding. She'll be playing the part of Tammy Arnold. She's injured in a crash early in the movie. Next is Dave Johnson. He is a rider who's friends of the Arnolds. He's also a martial arts expert. Really kind of a bad guy, but not. I mean, bad in the sense of he's tough. Don't get confusing.
Right,
He's
right.
good. Okay, next is Ed Tannehill. Ed is from North Fork. He'll be playing the part of Grandpa in the movie. And then next is Harry Williams Jr. He'll be playing the part of David McCall. He's the Sheriff of Stone County. He's a major character in the movie. Next is Jeffrey Smith. He'll be playing the part of a disgruntled bad guy biker, and he'll get his in the end. And the next major role is Lisa Rintour. She'll be playing the part of Jill Arnold, and we'll see a video of her pretty soon here. Next is, let's see, I've lost my place here.
Maureen.
Yeah, Maureen Morgan. She'll be the illicit love interest of James Arnold.
The illicit love interest.
Yeah, illicit love interest. It doesn't get too bad, though. Next is Marilyn McCall. She'll be playing the part of Naomi. Naomi is the wife of Sheriff McCall. Then there's Samantha Marino. She is Sheena, the daughter of Sean from the sheriff's office. She'll be working there too. And the next character is Scotty Bassham. He's from the Bay Area. He'll be playing the part of James Arnold. He's a Vietnam veteran, and he's like the main character in this. And his dark wartime past comes crashing down upon him. But there's kind of a mixture of things in this movie. One thing I incorporated was not just the fact that you're dealing with history and people's past catching up with them, but also there's a character we didn't see played by Ron Blackwell. And Ron Blackwell will be playing the part of Spencer Tovell, an evil MIA who's been hiding out for years and years. Now, he was driven insane by the war, but he didn't come back from Vietnam. And instead of him coming back and healing, because he's a narcissistic personality, he became not just insane, but evil. So, his evil drives him to, come back and wage this campaign against innocent people back here at home. So that's part of the plot, and it even goes into the occult as well. So you're wondering what's Vietnam got to do with the occult? Well, you'll see.
You'll
see
find
the
out.
movie. You'll find out.
You also brought a video. What's the video of?
Okay, the video will be featuring Lisa Rintour, who plays the part of Jill Arnold, and this is more of a thematic presentation. It's a promotional video to kind of generate some interest. And so Jill is riding along. She stops someplace, sees something kind of strange, and then comes across something that kind of scares her. And then at the very end of the video, you'll see her back into this mysterious character holding a knife, and that's what we call the cult biker. The cult biker is an evil character that commits horrible crimes.
All right.
So
we have that, Billy?
Yeah, we'll see that.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Ride free and ride hard.
That's right. Beware riding alone.
Beware of riding alone.
Beware. I didn't say
Watch
don't-
for those skulls, too.
Yeah, hey, if you see a skull sitting someplace, trouble is on its way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the, now these promotional videos are to, kind of give you an idea of the themes thereof and the flavor of the movie because...
Right,
the
those
sound-
aren't scenes from the movie.
No, it's not derivative.
Just to give you an
at all.
idea.
These are just things we shot as promotional videos, just to let people know that there's things about mystery, there's danger, there's death, there's hope, all kinds of. But it's too complex a plot to really encapsulate in one big promotional trailer. It would take a lot to do that.
Yeah.
So we just shot scenes that we thought would kind of give an idea of it, and one of the things about it that I think will serve an interest, in my opinion, is that this deviates from what we've known as our traditional biker movie. You remember Easy Rider and all these other movies. Now,
Sons of Anarchy, the TV series.
Sure, right. Now, see how much of that kind of theme and how much of that has continued in the present day. 40, 50 years later, we're still making those kind of movies. I want to make something really different here. This deals with issues, not just danger, but also romance, history. Not just the occult. There's even dealing with the Christian faith in there, and I could say that it's about the biker next door. It's not
The Biker Next Door. That should be the name of the movie, The Biker Next Door.
Yeah, I keep that. That's too corny though. And Ride to Iron Mountain. Well, Iron Mountain is a fictional place in the western U.S. We don't really tell where it is. We're not going to show it on a map because I don't want people going there
Sure.
and saying, "Hey, there's nothing here," because.
Well, there are some real Iron Mountains, you told me, yeah.
There's Iron Mountains all over the place.
Yeah.
There's one up in Redding. There's one just out here in Madera County.
I didn't know that.
There's an Iron Mountain, but I took a look at it and it's just kind of nondescript. So I thought, well, it's not going to do. You need something spectacular. So the Iron Mountain you see in that video was actually a place up in Shasta County, and the lake there is Summit Lake and all that. So we've kind of gone big on the scenery and tried to make some interest in terms of plot and the characters and all that. This is all local characters. There aren't any A or B list actors on it. We're just using regular people, and that's kind of the way you have to do it when you're starting out like this. But I've written 3 sequels to Ride to Iron Mountain. There's 2, 3, and 4. I'm working on number 5, and so you can see I don't want to just shoot one and be done with it. I'd like to do a whole bunch. So when you're trying to get people to back your project, that's what you do. And I've never been a filmmaker before. I used to be the principal trumpet player in the Fresno Philharmonic and the Fresno Opera. That was my job here. So I retired from that not too long ago, and now I'm just doing, writing movie scripts and trying to do...
From the Philharmonic to film production, wow.
Yeah, not a likely career path, but it's okay. That's what happened.
All right.
We go with that.
Listen, I wish we could talk all day about this, but we're out of time.
Yeah.
If folks are interested in either acting in your movie or financially supporting you, how can they get a hold of you?
Okay, best thing to do is go to ridetoironmountainmovie.com. That has everything there. There's 4 big pages of information. You got videos, you have locations. There's also contact information, stuff like that. You can look at that, and that'll give you a good rundown of what's in the movie and how to be in the movie. If you want to be a writer extra, we're looking for writers all over the place. The more, the merrier. And never feel like there's too many, because there's some big scenes we're going to shoot, and they'll require at least 30, 40, maybe 50 writers to accomplish.
Wow.
So yeah.
Do you think you'll premiere the movie here in Fresno?
If I get my way, we'll probably go up to Course Gold.
Ah.
There is a nice theater up there. It's owned by a guy. What's his name? Matt Sconce, I think, is his name. And
You don't mean the Met Cinemas in Oakhurst?
that might be it. Yeah, I've heard about that. They're good for premieres. We have a red carpet night. And once we've done that, we'll look at some other kind of release distribution. But the industry's changing. See, we've gone from theatrical release to DVDs, and now everything's internet streaming and video on demand. So this is a big change and a big opportunity.
Yeah.
That's how that's going to work.
We're on the internet right here on Central Valley Talk.
That's right.
All right, Brian, thank you for coming in today. Ride to Iron Mountain, and we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.